by coaching. I'm streaming. Alrighty, welcome back to Jungle. You're going to be playing Warwick versus Wukong for the Runes Lethal Tempo Triumph Alacrity Coupe. Or my bad, Cut Down. Celerity Water Walking. These runes give Warwick his fighting power, the lethal tempo. Stacks up as you're smacking the enemy to death. That's a lot of what Warwick does, just gets on top of the enemy, starts smacking them, and you never stop. For Warwick's kit, the passive gives you magic damage on hit, and the auto attacks heal you when you're low on HP. Now the reason to never stop right-clicking when you're in a fight. Never click backwards, just stand there and hit him. You'd be surprised. You won't believe what happens next. We cue the red buff down there, and then we'll smite the Krugs here, so that we can get the Blood Scent. The Blood Scent gives us bonus attack speed as we auto-attack the enemy that's low. The lower they are, the more attack speed we get. And you can also use that W active to get a Blood Scent even when the enemy's not low. If you look at the minimap, that's the range on that bad boy. The more points we put into that ability, the more range we get on it as well. Surprised the Irelia is not low. And for the clear, basically just auto-attack the big camp, and then you're good to go. We see that Wukong's going to be pathing bot side. My bot lane pushed in though. My mid lane taking a bad trade. I'm not too privy to just invade him. Let's go ahead and try to gank mid lane though. Yon's a super easy champion to gank, so... where he's taking the trades into this Syndra, spinning his E and things like that. Let's go make him pay. The stun is 3 years too early here. E. Flash, Q hold, E. Auto. Move down. Want to do that flash to immediately surprise him. And then we're going to follow him with the Q hold. With Warwick's Q, it deals damage and then heals you. But then you can hold it down to then dash through the target as well. Just like that. You want assistance mid lane? That's too bad. That guy's going to be full HP. Then I have a Wukong coming to kick my ass. And I have a Fiddlestick support that can just roam on me. Got a lot of problems here, Syndra. Let's keep farming. Let's get level 4. We're definitely on the reactive side here, but it's up to the enemy to really get something going. Ha! W. Auto. Amazing. I'll keep farming. It's up to them to stop me. Rel could flash on these guys. The Wukong's going back to farm his Krugs right now, so it's now or never. Hello! You can only fear one of us. It's gonna be me. There's the knockup. E. Q. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Ow. Ow. I think if we had a real ADC, we would have killed all of them there, but we have a Kale, so it is what it is. Doesn't hurt to try, though. Two longswords, boots, control ward, sweeper. I'm gonna go to the topside scuttle, actually. Let's get that first. Bro. What is my Darius doing mid lane? Let's focus up here. Well, Wukong stays on the map, so we can try to take some of his camps, too. Go ahead and smite that. There goes my ADC. And then... yep. To this Grom. Darius, can you please go lane? You're losing a whole minion wave. So much for focusing up. See if we can clean this monstrosity up. Oh! Nice. Q. Auto. E. Yeah, you better flash. Well, even when stupid things happen, we can always show up with that Blood Scent. And that's that. I'm gonna start the dragon, too. Listen, Wukong hasn't fucking recalled. Big man's just stayed on the map. So, this is one way that we can try to punish it, because I got a question. Who's gonna stop me, huh? Oh god, shut up. Alrighty. So in the early game on Warwick, you can farm until there's an opportunity, and then when the plays start happening, there might be another play, and then one after that, and then it'll be time to farm. You gotta find that good balance of farming in between the plays, and not looking for, like, a third play. 1 is fine, 2 is fine, 3 is always too many. Alrighty, job's done. I'm just gonna reset to the top side here. The enemy's full HP. Then I need to spend my gold. Tiamat dagger and then to the top side. We want to clear down. You always want to build damage on the second, third turn here. So you have more clear speed and then more damage as you actually show up to fight someone. As we return to these camps too, they'll be giving me catch-up XP. We did spend quite a bit of time fighting, so we'll get more XP off these and get level 6 way faster than if we had just been farming the entirety of the game. The Tiamat gives us the AoE damage off the auto attacks. Then the active also gives us more damage. Remember to use the active, Bob, okay? Phew, Tiamat. You deal more damage, you clear the camp faster. Use it! Press a button. Oh god. Oh god. W. Keep moving. Q hold. E. Ulti. Try to move challenge. Just use my CC there and the Darius finishes that kill. Let's see. I don't have the movement speed towards Irelia and I use my W for the Yone there, so that's that. Yeah, Fiddles gives me the blood scent. Here they come. Yeah, they're gonna dive this guy regardless, so be there, be square. What in the fuck is going on? Why couldn't I Q there? I feel like Old Man Jenkins. What the fuck is going on? I pressed... Unless I did something wrong, Bob. I pressed Q on Fiddlesticks. Where's the Q on Fiddlesticks? Yo Soy just fucking clicked into him and died. Well, we got fucking Wukong ulti, I suppose. To the top side. Let's get these Void Grubs. Hopefully there'll be a Blast Cone right here so I can avoid this ward. With Wukong not having ulti, I'm much stronger than him. And he's still bot side. Let's bring it around town here. Rel dying is not good, but oh well. Kale dying again, question mark? Yeah, kick their ass. So we pulled these Void Grubs together. This will let us use more of the Tiamat damage. And then when one gets low, you want to alternate the autos like that. So that you can utilize more of that bonus attack speed from the Blood Scent. Alright. Irelia's probably not going to continue to push, so let's try to get the Wukong's blue buff here. We don't have to be scared of him at all. Again, he doesn't have ulti. My ulti's come back up. Huh. Auto Tiamat Q. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. There's the clone. Hit him. Hit him. Pop. 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 Noob down. Irelia has Bork. Run! That's too much of a champion. Well, back to my camps. I'm going to farm for that Stride Breaker now. Irelia warded the jungle, so... Yeah. Investigator number 2. It's never worth the fucking extra camps, I swear. Did the play, back to the camps. Wukong, you're mad. You're mad. You're level 6. So scrawny. This game's pretty hard with how weird my lanes have played, but it is what it is. You don't get to choose the hand that you're dealt, but you get to choose how you play it. I'm gonna screw around here a little. Get feared. Rel's in there. Ulti. Smite Tiamat. Auto. 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 Noob down. Warwick takes skill, I think. Let's reset. Warwick takes skill. Where they were pretty far pushed up and Rel had the flank, I might as well try because Lord knows we're not scaling. Stride Breaker giving us damage and tankiness, and then the active is going to slow the enemy and give us movement speed. That part's super OP. Warwick's not supposed to have movement speed. Oh god. One step forward, you know? Warwick's not supposed to have movement speed as he fights the bad guy. You get the blood scent that gives you all the movement speed into them, but then once you hit them, you lose that. To attack the Yone or to attack these guys here? Mr. Yone, I'm not here. You can hit the Gromp. You can in fact Q3 the Gromp. Never mind. What is that guy doing? All the way to top lane? Well, we're going to max that Q second. More damage, more healing. As we go into the mid game, tankiness is pretty important. That's why we go the Stride Breaker first. It gives us a Tiamat, okay damage, utility, and tankiness. And for our second item, we'll see. We'll see where we go. Smite. Close. E. Hit him, hit him, hit him. W. Get the movement speed. Mr. Wukong, I didn't forget about you. No, I love you. I can smell you from miles away. Stride Breaker. Q. The Tiamat auto on the clone kills him. You're mad. Alrighty, let's take this guy's food. Scrawny Wukong stays skinny. They do the dragon. We can contest that. With how fucking crazy the lanes are, the objectives are not the main deal. Always play for the farm into the kills first. That's all that matters on Warwick. Objectives matter mid to late game because they decide the game. Early game, no one cares. Moving. Q. Fiddlesticks, I'm over here, big man. Oh! No, you're slowing me! Oh, come on. Okay, we're good. Let's clean up some camps for now. This is nice. This is relaxing. First part of the mid game, you're like farming. You should be farming camps and then receiving the plays with blood scent. As we're farming, we're powering up, getting the XP. So as we enter the second part of the mid game, where the fights permanently happen, we'll be strong. Aurelia, I love you. Oh. W. She wants the cannon. She needs it. Stride. E. Auto. Auto. Q hold. E. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Nice. She wants to all in the Darius because she's much stronger, and then she tries to do that. Surprise, we're there. Let's take this turret. These 3 Void Grubs to work. We do not want to fight this. Let's reset. Enemy team comp's kind of weird. Gonna go for the Bork second. Give me the Vamp Scepter for once, so I can heal more. Bork's gonna be our mid-game damage, giving us AD, attack speed, lifesteal, and missed edge passive. If you don't deal meaningful damage, the enemy could just ignore you as Warwick. And that's no good. Bork also gives us insane 1v1s, as if Warwick needed more of that. Stride Breaker, auto, auto, Q hold, E, get the fear. Noob down. I'm gonna help the Syndra take this bot turret now. If they're doing the Rift Herald, they're doing it. They're taking it, so we need to answer that. We attacked the Yone, and now we just want to continue that play down here. Take some camps on my excursion. Well, I've never been bot lane before. What's it like? The mid game might be annoying though. The Fiddlesticks and Wukong can just perma ulti. W. Onto the Wukong or the Sivir here. I'm thinking the Wukong. E. Get the fear. Okay, well. Noob down. Darius roams, so I want to try to get the Aurelia here. I just don't have any movement speed. Sweeper. Oh, really? I have a chance. Ulti. Beep, 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 beep. Stride. E. Auto, auto, auto. QE. Auto, auto. Try to move challenge, baby. Try to move challenge. Might as well reset. I can be on the bot side here, and then we're back in that reactive state. Farm the camps, wait for the blood sin. Don't force the fight without the ulti. Or lane prio.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
The components of Bork are nice, but completing the whole damn thing is way more important. Once you get the mist edge passive, then it really matters. Any wards around here? Whoa. Knock us up again, but that's their whole fight right there. We can just do the dragon now. Q-hold. The rail engages, Sivir runs for her life, and then Wukong tries to help her. But it's not enough. And then instead of chasing them, we can just take the dragon outright. They can't stop us. Or at least if they try to, then they'll lose. Bye-bye, Wukong. Bye-bye. Let's just walk in his jungle here. W. Bloodscent shows me he's on red buff. That red buff is not happening, huh? Onto Fiddlesticks here. Fiddlesticks is not happening, huh? Alrighty, let's get out of here. That's our time spent. Did the play, got the dragon. Gonna get the Bork and then clear down. Blade of the Rune King giving us 80 attack speed, lifesteal. 9% recently buffed. 9% enemy current HP damage on hit. And we eventually slow them too. That's going to make it where we deal good damage even if they're tanky. And if they're squishy, we kill them faster, get them lower faster. Just like the cut down. Dealing more damage when the target is low. Get them lower faster to get our blood sync going. And then smack them to death. And then if we can ever find a 1v1, then it's super good. Okay. Okay. Whoa, Sivir flashing in is a mistake. E stride, get stun, flash Q, auto E, hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him. Fiddlesticks, I love you. You're not getting away, stupid. Ulti, smite. Noob down. Fucking at Mach 5. Alrighty, Adacon's coming up in 50. Be there, be square. The enemy overdid it big time. They dove the Syndra, but then trying to kill the Rel was way too much. And then me and Kel could easily respawn. But yeah, even when it comes to the team fights, you can find 1v1s like that, no problem. You'd be surprised like how scattered team fights are. Don't. Just farming all the camps that I can before this Adacon comes up. Are we all on the same page, boys? Do we all love Adacon? If you want to fight for this Adacon, give me a hell yeah. If you want to run into this bush and hit the Yone, give me a hell yeah. Auto E, auto. Hit him, hit him, hit him. Noob down. Stupid son of a bitch. Shouldn't have been on my screen. Warwick's pretty good at doing any objective. You don't take much damage. The only downside is that you don't do it very fast. I'm gonna go ahead and smite this since we're uncontested and I can get to the mid lane faster. What's going on there, boys? Okay. Okay. Hello. Stride breaker, but like, I don't have any follow-ups. I'm not gonna overdo it. That might look weird, but you gotta trust me, Bob. I have a Kale and a Darius, okay? These aren't real champions. Job's done. When it comes to the mid-game fights, you better be fighting for a reason. And one of those reasons is going to be the Baron. The Baron actually wins you the game. Taking a fight like this, if it's randomly overdone, which it was hard to judge how that fight was going to go, then you can lose the whole lead that you have. And then you lose the next fight, and then Baron's hard. So that's why I choose to not do that play. But anyways, we got more tankiness. Complete the armored advance with the feats upgrade. Anytime you win feats, you always want to upgrade those boots as soon as you complete your second item, because it will give you more tankiness. More armor and the physical damage shield. Steel sigil, more armor, more AD. Going for Death's Dance next, that will make me obscenely tanky to the seemingly full AD enemy team comp. And I'm just biding my time farming until people are on the map. The dragon's coming up, but it's whatever. The main deal is just find a successful fight. Mr. Darius, dragon's coming up. We don't have to fight dragon, but I also don't want to randomly walk top lane. One thing I like about Bork too is it speeds up the clear. That Mist Edge passive applies to the camps as well. Control ward. Where's the enemy at? Stun. Don't chase, don't chase. We're always running into Fiddlesticks Wukong. It's super hard. E, Q, E. Auto, 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 auto. Immediately get that fear, and then Yone can't snap back, and that's an easy kill where that guy's already 1 in 6, baby. Putting it down. Defend top lane, please. Don't let Irelia do Irelia things. And I'll meet you up there, okay? Nice. Irelia's not pushing. Wukong's in that topside jungle too, so instead of contesting them up there, you should just push mid and push bot lane instead. We don't contest them top because there's nothing else for them to take! There's nothing there! Ay, Dios mío. Wukong, Fiddle, and Sivir, that would only leave Irelia, but you can't even stop Irelia at this point. Their whole team was there. Push! Put the Void Grubs to work. Nice. 3-set. Yep, the turrets are an option come mid-game. And you need to be doing something, not just clicking around. The main mistake people make in mid-game is they're just walking around. They don't know where they're going. You're doing 3 things. Fighting for an objective, farming, or just team fighting. That's it. So group up with the boys, or trade grouping up with the boys for something like that, like an objective in the turret. Or farm the camps. That's it. Caulfield's Warhammer, it's nothing special. Kill this guy! You are so far up the map. E-flash Q. No! Yeah, stun them! Yeah, kick their ass! Okay, that's a bit on the ulti, but Stridebreaker, the noob is down, you know what I'm saying? The noob is down, let's take this turret. 20 seconds on the Baron. Who wants to be crazy? Who wants to be insane? Who wants to not stand in front of the turret and get Wukong ulted? Who's with me? EQ hold E. Stride hit him. Noob's super down. Wukong did not cast ulti. He did not cast W. Good job, Darius. You stood there like no one else could have. Baron is how you seal the deal, and we just won the fight super hard, so this is going to be easy to take. Like that bad boy. We could push top if you want to. With Baron, my team gets the buff, they get XP, and then it's easier to push the minion waves. Now we don't want to push the minion waves ourselves. We want to let our team push and then be there with them. Sivir, I love you. Sivir, come on mid lane. W? Ah, she's gone. What are you doing? You're pushed up pretty far there. Alright, let's get out of here. I'm level 16 to that guy's 13. Small fry Wukong. Death Dance. I guess I'll get a Spear Visage next. To the mid lane. We're strong as hell. Apparently 3 levels up. And whenever you're strong like this, do not farm the jungle camps. My team has Baron. It's time to party. And all I can really do is be near my team. As Warwick, you're a big melee minion when it comes to sieges, but when the fight starts, you want to be as close as possible to the fight. Death Dance gives us damage and tankiness, but makes it where we can't be bursted as hard, and that's super OP because we can heal so much. And we got Kale ulti, OP. Okay. Wukong in. Okay. Ulti, smite, strike, Q, auto. It's not the prettiest combo, but she's dead. They're not even contesting? Hot dog, push, push, push. Nice. Alrighty, GG. Final score 11-1-8. Bork dealing 900, armor advance blocking 280. Put the enemy down and keep him down. That's the name of the game here on Mr. Warwick. If they're not going to stop you, well, they're going to run out of time. But you got to keep the pace going. You can't just be farming all the time. There's those exact moments where it's time to fight and time to farm. And if you get a good balance of those, then you're going to have a good game on Warwick. It's going to put us at Diamond 3, 30 LP. Final damage dealt 16,000 with damage taken 28,000. Lethal tempo dealing 548. And cut down dealing 594. GG. Thanks for watching. Hope you learned something. Hope you enjoyed. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, click the join button to support the channel and get access to videos sooner, and check out the Patreon below for the jungle tier list and all coaching VODs. You'll learn so much and be so handy. Alright, welcome back to jungle. Going to be playing Warwick versus Echo for the runes, lethal tempo, triumph, alacrity, cutdown, celerity, water walking. This will give us the extra damage on hit with that lethal tempo. Some attack speed. What is going on there? ADC is pestering the jungler, okay. Doesn't look like Echo's going to start those raptors, so guess I could just slime on into that red side. I got a question. Who's going to stop me, huh? As Warwick, you're very strong early, and you just simply do your buff and walk in the enemy jungle. You can create a lot of problems. The enemy jungler Echo... Oh, God, okay. Enemy jungler Echo wants to farm quite a bit in the early game, and if I'm taking his camps, well, he's not liking that. And he's starting his blue side. That's so weird. Put a point in our W. For Warwick's kit, the auto attacks deal damage. They deal on-hit damage, and then they also heal us when we're low. The Q is going to heal us and deal damage, deal max health damage. When you hold the Q like this, you're going to dash through the target, and then be able to follow them as they're trying to get away. If they dash, if they flash anything, then you're going to follow that. Alrighty, wait for the Fog of War there. We'll get level 3 off this guy's Krugs. That's the reason we don't go to Raptors here, is because they would not give us level 3. Mr. Vladimir, if you use pool, you're super dead. Echo won't even know that we've been in his red side for a little bit here. Nice, we avoided the minions. I want to try to find him on his raptors. I can't dive. Oh. Okay, well this makes it easy. Let's go ahead and wait here. I know, just give it a sec. Auto E. Auto Q hold. E. Auto. 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 Noob down. Don't even have to move my character. Ooh, the urge to kill the Zed is pretty high, but there's just nothing there. Follow this blood scent towards topside, Mr. Vladimir. I'm trusting the Quinn CC here. She can immediately do it. Nothing. Amazing. Alrighty, to the Scuttle Crab. Where we have that blood scent. We might as well walk towards that as we're just waiting for the Scuttle Crab to spawn. But that was a pretty good play. The Echo ganks, and then since I was in his jungle, very easy to just clean it up. We're going to cross sides now, getting to the bot side, where there's also a blood scent for me. And I want to continue to contest this Echo. We want to just fight while he's weak, aka level 3. Go ahead, hit me, pushy. Give me a kiss. You hold. Auto. Auto. E. Auto. Get the fear. W. Get the movement speed. Waiting. Okay, the movement speed is towards Janna right there. Let's farm. We just need enough gold for the Tiamat. That's 1,200. But yeah, that's kind of the first turn on Warwick when you want to invade or be aggressive, is you just get in their shit and then start fighting. You do the one play, the second play, and then it's time to farm. You really only have to farm until level 4, and then when you get the Tiamat, and then you can get a reset. Vladimir very low. Gonna move at Mach 9 here. Hopefully Rail sets me up. Mine! Don't kill him, don't kill him! Thank you. Vladimir, I love you. Oh! No, at least I got some XP. Isn't that so crazy? I can just run from the raptors to here. The Quinn says, my assist, man. Listen, Quinn, you died. What is the Rail gonna set you up? Tiamat giving us AD and then the AoE damage to the camps. And now we can just farm our camps pretty normally here. We can go from level 4 to level 5 unless we see a blood set. We don't have to do anything crazy on turn 2 here. Because we're powering up into turn 3 where we get our ulti and then everything's good from there. Yep, that Q hold is super, super, super OP. I followed the echo from here to there. I can't really reinvade his raptors here because my mid reset. Mr. Zed, you want to push? You have Demolish. What's the deal? Remember when assassins had assassin runes? Sure, I remember. Zed could be roaming bot side here. W gives me the blood sense, showing me that he's right there. And now he's going back to mid. If you have an idea of who's around, you can kind of use the blood scent like map hacks. Whoa. Might as well move towards this. That's warded. Come on, man. Wave's eventually crashing here. Oh, maybe not. Go ahead, fight me. There we go. E, flash, Q, E. Auto. Auto. Well, I'm going down anyways. Try to hit him. These guys will clean him up. A 1 for 3. Oh! E! Ah. Then he's just gonna go back to the shadow here. Longsword, dagger, control word. You still want the damage. We're still farming here, so let's go to the top side. We'll get blue buff, respawn scuttle. And then get closer to that level 6. When you're still powering up, you don't need that ruby crystal yet. Because most of our time spent is going to be hitting a camp or a champion. Not too bad, though. We follow the blood scent, we get in there. And then a 1 for 3, well, 2 for 3 is always going to be worth. Schmack. 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 Nice. E. Should be good here. They literally have to run from me. W. Ha! Oh, that's too bad. Oh, that's too bad. Void grubs are coming up. I'll just need one of them for level 6. Warwick's E gives you damage reduction, and then you can reactivate it for the fear, so even in a 1v2 situation like that, no problem. I won't be dying. Go ahead and clump these guys together so when I hit them with the Tiamat, then get way more hits. When one of them gets low, you want to alternate the autos like that as you get to utilize the bonus attack speed a whole lot more. Okay, rest in peace. Gonna White Boy do the Void Grubs. Eventually here, Mr. Vladimir, you're dead. Here I come. Ulti. The more movement speed we have, the more range we got on that ulti. Shoot at him at Mach 9. I just wanted to surprise him so he didn't have time to react with his pool. And now that that's done, back to the camps. I don't like interrupting the Void Grubs for my allies randomly dying top and then cleaning up that play. Why are you bot lane? Fine, I'll take the minion wave, but like, dude. It's not even worth it. It's just caster minions. It's not even worth. Takes me off my full clear. The difference with the minions and the jungle camps is that the jungle camps give you more XP. The more XP is always going to be more useful in the early game. Maxing that W first, giving us more movement speed, more attack speed. So that we can kill the bad guys a whole lot better. Oh. Mr. Zed, will you ever walk up again? Of course not. Unless... Q Tiamat. E auto. Just keep autoing stuff. We'll stay alive. Alrighty. Very nice. I got my stride breaker, so I'll just reset now. A swing and a miss on that E. Stride breaker boots. Oh my god, perfect. The stride breaker, AD attack speed, HP, the tankiness, the damage, and then the active slows the enemy and gives us movement speed. That's OP on Warwick. Warwick's not supposed to have bonus movement speed. You're supposed to run at them at Mach 9, but then lose that movement speed as you start fighting. What's the deal, guys? E, ulti. E, Q. Smite. Get him, hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him. Alright. The enemy attacking my allies is so easy to show up to. The enemy is 1 in 4, 1 in 4 for a reason. The only way you die that many times in the early game, legit, is like if you can't help yourself by clicking into the bad guy, and that's what the Echo and the Aphelios' problem is. 5, 1, and 3, 350 gold shutdown, 62 CS, very nice. You don't need a lot of CS on Warwick in the early game, but what you need is a lot of winning plays. One thing that you gotta know is that there's no harm in going for a play that you feel like is good because you're not gonna scale into the late game anyways. That doesn't mean be a total asshole, but what that does mean is that you need to make a play. Just farming won't win you the game. But now that that play is done and my ulti's on cooldown, I'm gonna be farming until I see a blood synth that's worth going to. Am I gonna dive that Janna under turret? No. But I might solo kill Aphelios here. He wants to push up and hit this turret. Don't mind if I do. Aphelios, we have a question. Oh, we have a question. Hello, friends. Stride breaker. Q. E. Hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him. And then kiting the Aphelios, I can re-engage in a second here. Yeah. Noob down. The range on that Q is pretty crazy, no? Back to base. They can't help themselves. They have to click forward, and I'll be there to kill them. Nah, that never happens in my games. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. You're just not there to kill them, Bob. That's the difference. Let's see. Ninja Tabby Longsword to the top side. I could turn this into Bork, I could turn it into Black Cleaver. We got a lot of options here. But now that my ulti's up, all I need to do is play on tempo. Okay, well that's one. That's the Echo's ulti. Okay. Now, give Echo some space here. He might try to push mid-wave. Oh, it's warded, I see. Come on, Vladimir, walk up. W. Mr. Vladimir, I love you. It's a good chunk. Ulti. E. Close. You got him. Nice. I should have tanked one more, but that works out. Where we skip the camps to chance the Echo, we're in the river. We might as well just chance Vladimir before we start farming again. Because whenever you start the play, you're in the river, and then going from the camp back to the lanes always takes too long. And it's not like you're missing out on anything. The camps will always give you that catch-up XP, remember? Sure, I remember. Careful. Give me that blood scent down there, man. Be there, be square. Swipe or no swiping, Mr. Zed. I'm gonna skip all my camps and just walk down here. I don't care. The Echo is super screwed anyways.
Your team has destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain.
Okay, Zed's just gonna clear the wave. Sweeper. But he doesn't have Shadow now. Mr. Zed. Q, stride. Oh. Didn't do that one the right way. But playing on tempo means we get the level up and then we go fight. So right now we're level 9. If I get level 10, then I'm stronger on the turn. Getting level ups on the turn is one way to get stronger without having to get items. It's going to use a shadow here. Surely. Huh. Flip. Q hold. Ah! I didn't get the Q off? Rel doesn't even die. Lol. Don't mind me, just doing the blue buff there. Hit the movement speed. Ulti. Beep, 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 beep. Q. Noob down. Jonna, do you want to shut down? Because listen, it's your lucky day, baby. You get $1 million, Jonna. It's all yours. Not Echoes, not Vladimir's, not Zed's, not Aphelios's. That gold is all yours, Jonna. You can have it. When you can give the shutdown to a support like that, it's so worth. And as Warwick, you know, it's not even unrealistic, even for a noob. You can get 1 billion kills, no problem. Phage, pickaxe. Going for Black Cleaver second. I just want to be tankier this game. We have 2 carries in the Quinn and the Yanara. And the enemy has a lot of mixed damage, so I'd prefer to have more HP as my second item. And Black Cleaver's one way to do that. AD, HP, ability haste, shred the enemy's armor. And as we start wailing on them with things like lethal tempo and whatnot, then pretty useful. Okay. You can't run from me, Aphelios. You can't run. Okay, maybe you can. Your mammy can't save ya. Keep exiting with the boys here. We just gotta go with the flow. The objectives are up, but it's like, listen. Should you do the dragon? Should I do Rift Arrow? It doesn't fucking matter, Bob. You just do whatever's around you. Warwick's built for dumbasses by dumbasses, okay? So, my team push mid. We exit left. I take the Rift Arrow. The main deal there is I skipped my camps because my teams was pushed up. As you enter the mid game, you're not going to have as much time to farm, as your allies are always going to be up the fucking map. Kill this guy. This will allow me to swap sides to get into the bot lane for the dragon. The worst pool ever, question mark? Ya better run. Q hold. Ha! Stride. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Get back here. Ulti. Just to send a message to her. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. He gets the pass through, but it just straight up doesn't matter. Oh! Is the new champ OP? Let me know if you've played with Yanara, what you think of her. As all new champs, when I see her, she goes 0 and 10 or 10 and 0. Okay, a swing and a miss. Let's get out of here. You don't want to do the dragon right now. Everyone's low on resources and they're backing off and they don't have ultis. Including myself, so just reset. I want to get that armored advance, so I'll just save up for that. Get a control word for now. To the bot side. If I'm on the bot side, I can play around the enemy doing the dragon. And leaving the dragon up like this, you know I can invite the enemy in. Do you guys want to come do this and die? Let me know. We completed the Black Cleaver, giving us more damage, making us tankier. Very nice. Not an item you see every day on Warwick, but Warwick's kind of like Volibear. You can build whatever. Alrighty, the fight starts for us. Let's get there and clean it up. Yanara will be here eventually. Auto, Q hold, E. Auto, auto, E. Auto, auto. Ulti. Oh, I don't have it. Oh well. I'll just auto him down then. Get some movement speed. Get back here, bastard. Q hold. Just doesn't matter. Warwick takes skill, and that's the thing. Drop that Rift Herald for the boys, and then I'll do the camps. I'll do the dragon. No problem. See, it's something like that. You reset, give the enemy some space to move up the map. They can't help themselves but move up the map and try to fight. They love it. They love dying. They love right-clicking bad guys when they're statistically behind in a video game that's based on raw numbers and not just like you shot the guy in the head sort of stats. So they move up the map and then it's easy to let the fight start and then show up when the blood scent's there. Kill everybody and then just take everything. We took some minions, the jungle camp, and now the dragon, and eventually that Atacon. I kind of want my team to be there to do the Atacon though. It's going to take me forever. W. Oh. The Echo didn't even try for his blue buff. I see, he's going top lane. Here I come, boys. Solo the Atacon. No, walk all the fucking way top lane. I'll get a blood scent eventually. Zed's looking for the flank here. Gonna save our CC for him. You hold E. Ulti. Nice, you can combo that E with the ulti to guarantee that you just lock someone down like that. Your mammy can't save you. Stridebreaker. Q. Hit him, hit him, hit him. Warwick, you're so awesome. Who has 1 billion movement speed like you? Fucking nobody. Built by dumbasses for dumbasses. Should just reset, go for the Atacon here. We don't have minions to actually end, and the enemy respawns in time. Armored advance, then I'll go for Spear Visage next. They do have quite a bit of magic damage. Reset right to the Atacon. Right now we're on tempo. I have my level up, check, level 13 to enemies level 12. I have my item advantage, check, 2 items and some change, plus the empowered boots. You always want to get these empowered boots as you enter the mid game as they make you tankier. You're going to have to tank multiple champions come mid game. So yeah, we bought a lot of tankiness, and now it's time to do the play first. I'm not going to reach into the enemy's jungle. I don't have any allies with me, so instead I'll just start the Atacon and see if the enemy comes and stops me. Spoilers. They don't. Spoilers. They right-click under their turret. The enemy all-in all those stupid fights earlier where they should have been farming, and now when they should be fighting, they're farming. Perfectly awful. Ulti. Smite! Ah, super slow smite by me. Okay, I talked shit and lost Atacon. You know, the classic. Even if I flash on this guy, then they have Janna ulti. Yep! I missed. What am I dying to? We got Aphelios dealing 1500, and that's mostly it. That Aphelios doesn't even really... Well, he has Infinity Edge Collector. Okay. E to the side. Never mind. Not gonna be enough. Well, that was stupid. We lost Atacon and then kind of chased him into their base. Since there was no waves pushed, yeah, there's nothing good to happen there. We're just funneling into all their damage. Oh well, objective's up in 130. Fucking rack them up again, boys. Mr. Zed, I love you. So Zed's recalling right here. That's where the blood scent's at. See if we can get there in time. Smite. Get the Stridebreaker on him. And then we maintain that movement speed. And that's enough. Very nice. You gotta move your camera to see those blood scents and then really keep track of the situation. And you can capitalize on even the worst fights, you know? That last fight sucked for us, but... Zed overstayed for a wave. Suppose you die. What's nice about Warwick too, as you play him, he like really trains you to play like a punishing champion rather than... Well, he can force stuff too, but the punish part is... Okay? Alright, well... Punish part is where it's really at. For most junglers. W. Onto Aphelios here. E. Auto. Q hold, E. Where are my allies? Just a question. Getting shit on, I'm getting shit on. Where are my allies? Got the Spirit Visage, but now I need the armor, man. Okay, is the new champ OP or is it ever on my screen? That's my question now. This game has become so randomly hard. Give me Death's Dance next. I'm gonna have to solo some people. Ha! The flash out of Zed. They get the dragon. That's not our main juice. The main juice is always going to be this Baron as we enter the late game. Win the Baron, push, win the game. We got one inhib down. We got 2 turrets down, 1 inhib down. So I'm definitely just going to play for that Baron coming up. The Echo's dead for 30. My team's respawning, so let's play on tempo here. Get the level up off the Gromp, and then go fight that Baron. Ba-ba-bam. Blast Cone. Bam-ba-bam. And what if I just started the Baron, huh? W. Stride Breaker. Janna, I love you. E. Q hold. Auto E. Swing and a miss. Ulti. Bop, 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 bop. Moving. Q hold. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Get the fear off. Q. Hit him. Don't get stunned. Q hold. Oh man. I would love to help guys, but I can't get past these minions. I think it's an ally problem if I'm being honest. Everyone's always dead, you know? That's not a winning move. You're supposed to be alive after the fights. We took the fight into them without the Yanara, but where she hasn't done anything in the last 40 fights, I don't feel too bad about it. Now I'm just going to clean up the camps, get closer to level 15. Just know that I'm getting outscaled. Enemy Zed's level 16, level 15, level 16, level 15. We're still so many kills above the enemy too, 45 to 28. But ally player is so bad. But listen, we have no options. We have no options other than just keep fighting. Keep fighting for that Baron. Bro. But when the fights are over, this is what you want to do. Farm everything, and then we wait for a blood scent. It's the enemy's turn to try to do something. Because when I try to do it, spin that gold. Nah, but armor is so bad. Just give me some HP. Tunneler, 2 control wards. They have so much mixed damage, even true damage mixed in there. I already have the armor from Armored Advanced, and then some magic resist with Spirit Visage. That should be enough. Dude, with Quinn DCing though, wish me fucking luck. She was barely a champion to begin with, but does not help the cause here. Yanara, baby, the mid lane. Started off with a kiss. How did it end up like this? I think every ally is weird. I think every ally is weird. Sweeper. They saw me here. We don't want to fight. We're super outnumbered. Stride. Q. E. E. Auto. Auto. We can't chase any more than that. Here comes their team. It's a good chunk onto Mr. Zed, though. If we do that 3 or 4 times, we might have a 4v5, baby. Nice. E, Q, E. Auto, E, auto, ulti. Nice. Oh. The John actually saved them. Turns. Oh! Out. Your mammy. Out. Can save ya. Oh my gosh. Everyone just die every time. Everyone just die every time. Yanara 15 kill. No pentakill, no damage really. Champ does nothing? Is it player? Is it me? I hope it's me. I can correct that. This time we die to... Dude, we tank so much damage. Look, we took 4,700 damage. We have 3,500 HP. I'm doing more than enough, but it just isn't enough. Well, they got Baron. That should be the game for them. I'm a level 15 peon now. All I can really do is CC the enemy for my allies. But with the game state sort of flipping where the enemy will have the lead, it's up to them to fucking slam into my allies and kill them. This shit's been impossible for my team. So you would hope with skill-based matchmaking, the enemy will engage, and then somehow we win. Because my allies following up on the engage is not fucking working. So what I gotta do now is switch it up. Don't engage into the enemy. Let the enemy engage, and then use my CC to counter it all. Dragon's coming up, but fuck that. They got position. They got real champions. And I'm a level 15 peon, so... Why is no one dealing with the top wave? Might as well ARAM with the boys. Or get the fear off. Q. Ow. Ulti! I fucking missed. Okay, that one's my bad. Oh, but when the enemy walks into us, they kill everyone instantly. I see. No, that makes sense. No, that makes sense. That's normal. I would hope this game was my fault, but I just legit don't even understand how it was lost. I don't understand how every fight from minutes like fucking 14 to 28 was just useless nothing. Final score 11, 6, and 14. Spear Visage healing 25k. And Armored Advanced blocking 1800. GG. See you in the next one. Tier list, coaching VODs, guides, and more on the Patreon. Check it out. Click on it. Collaboration with my friend Kirei. He's offering the early game jungle course. With this, you'll have pretty easy guidelines of how and why to do things in the early game so you don't get lost, and better yet, can get a lead and carry the game. Check it out with the link below.